and lodged a complaint, and this is on records, to say our citizen is being harassed with his wife. And the embassy advised them to write the South African Human Rights Commission, which these two organizations began to interact over our rights. Nothing happened. And this made us also to take further steps, because the threats of our lives and the demand of money began to grow. It was in this moment when we were also visited by one of the police officers known as Mr. Paul. He was, I think, a Captain Paul, who said that the General of the Hawks, a department which these 4 police officers were coming from, would stop our case if we would give him something. I remember some of my team members going to have a meeting with this fellow general, known as General Sibia. So much money was collected in the name of this general to stop this case. Instead of the general to stop the case, so it was corruption after another corruption. Problem, you go to the authorities, they also are demanding for something, to end something. I remember my team having a meeting with the then General of Hawks at his farm several times. Having meetings with him at his residence in Silverton several times. An attempt for our justice failed. It was then I decided to even take more steps further. I went to have a meeting with the Inspector General. There's an office in South Africa known as the Inspector General. The good part, we have affidavits from each office I'm mentioning to you that we visited, that we went to. We took the affidavits because we knew tomorrow was coming. The director in this office, when we went there, they welcomed us, and it's the office that helped us. They simply referred us to a department known as IPD, Independent Police Department, that investigates corrupt cops. We went into this office of the IPD, where we opened a case against these police officers who were harassing us. So an official police case was opened with a case number. However, the IP department assured us that they had applied for a warrant from what is known as the National Prosecution Authority, NPA, where they would get some funds, some money, and give the money to us so that we should tell these police officers that the money was ready and that when they are coming to collect the money, the IPD should arrest them. A mission was planned that the following day, this must be done. But unfortunately, the day where this mission was supposed to be done, we think someone from the NPA had tipped them to say, tomorrow there's an arrest being planned for you. Unfortunately, the day we were supposed to arrest them, they came early in the morning, the same 4 police officers, to arrest us instead, citing so many things, including the private jet, which we actually bought. I actually bought that private jet, and it was not even bought in my personal name, but it was in the company, which was owned by myself and a shareholder, a South African. But shockingly, it wasn't my wife who was a fellow shareholder, but she's the one who was arrested together with myself. A case which stayed so many years. We went to court several times. by the same people who were looking for the money. We went to court.